they're looking at this situation. You can tell they're not happy.
Right.
Now, we're not happy either.
Yeah.
Right.
But we're not like making it known. They're making it known to the host. They're like, no. We're not going to do this.
Gosh, howdy everybody, this is your old pal Goofy, and I'm hanging today with Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Rachel, and they're funny people. Have a great one.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante Sana, everyone. You're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana. And on this show, we invite you to feel the libations.
Feel it.
This is a show where every opinion is welcome and nothing we present is groundbreaking or terribly exciting. It's just some filler for your life if you need it. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. On this episode, we discuss Danny's review of the Beak and Barrel. And look, this isn't your typical polish, practice, pixie dust, and Disney podcast. No way. We are not in Walt Disney World every day. Period. Too expensive for that. But you can enter Walt Disney World News Today's dating game, where you can win an all-expense date with one of Walt Disney World News Today's parks reporter, Nana Tanaka. I'm looking at Eli as I say that.
I'm listening.
Yes, it happens next weekend. They have their dating game. Apparently, this has happened before. You could win a date with one of their, I guess, staff.
What's her name?
Nana Tanaka.
I'm standing here.
This guy is
Naka. Yeah, in case you're curious, let me just, I know I'm kind of railroading the, what do you call it? The intro for a second.
But sometimes you throw out stuff and it's like, that was some interesting news. I was like,
you can win a date with a WDW News Today personality.
Yes, this is on their website. So if you're watching the video version, there she is. There's Nana Tanaka. The dating game is next weekend, the 29th. So it's appropriate that we're releasing this the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. You can have an all-expense dinner date.
Wait, she paying for it?
Walt Disney World News Today is paying for it.
Oh, well, look, the things I will do for this podcast.
Yeah, look, Eli, there's a form right there. All you got to do is just fill it out.
Okay.
Your name,
email
address, phone number, your age, sex. That's a yes or no answer.
Often.
As much as I can.
Please.
Without
there you go. There's the dating game. I didn't know they did that, but yeah, there you go.
All right. This is not the first time I've gone on a date adventure for this podcast. So, I mean,
Eli, we want you on that wall. We need you on that wall.
You say things like single dating, podcast loving.
That's right, Kev. We're not here just to get Eli a date. We're here to drink, talk some Disney, and dip our beak in your barrel.
And you listeners have the easy part. All you guys and girls have to do is to listen up to what we think up while we drink up. I'm getting this date.
Okay.
Watch out.
My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
I'm not going to be single for long.
Oh, congrats. It's wonderful.
I'm Eli, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm Rachel.
It's good to tell them your name because
that's fair.
The
but
potential date.
I thought I was going to put some mystery in it. Sometimes girls like mystery.
Hey, man, this is like, can you feel the love tonight, Kev?
Yeah.
Put it on there.
He's putting all the magical vibes.
I'd be like, ooh, what is this person?
Good.
There you go.
Rachel, do girls like mystery?
Probably when I'm thinking about when I was younger, I probably would have been very into mystery. I'm too old for that now, but there was probably
You always you feel the range. I hear you though.
I'm too busy. Just tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
What about tall, dark, and unemployed?
Yeah. Well, somebody.
That's typically a pass.
Sometimes people need nurturing. Times is tough. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
A kept man. Yes.
There you go. Well, I've never been kept before, but there's a challenge.
Hey, come on, y'all on equal standing. Both of y'all are podcasters.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, let's focus on the positive right there. Give all my mystery out to
the new Magic Our Way park reporter, Nana Tanaka.
Watch out now.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll switch podcasts.
I've had
you're good if we get that girl to switch podcasts.
I've had a girl switch jobs with me before. Remember that, Kevin? That we used to work at Cafe Du Monde. A girl.
Oh yes.
I've had that
Sure
happen.
did.
Watch out. I could do
I do
magic.
remember that.
That's
All
right.
right.
I can do magic.
Black magic.
Hey, look,
Watch out.
speaking of magic, if you're thinking about visiting a major theme park in the near future like Universal or Disney, Rachel can help you book that. Booking with Rachel is one of the most magical ways to support this show. Also, you can leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and or wherever you access our show. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode of the Magic RA podcast. Also, we want to thank our Patreon supporters, both past and present, for all they have done and continue to do for us. And before we get into it, just want to wish everybody at least in the United States, a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You know, this you're probably listening to this the day before. If you're listening to it the day it comes out, it's the day before Thanksgiving. You're with your family or whatever, wherever you are, doing whatever prep you got to do. So we hope you can serve as some kind of distraction to your day while you're waiting for that stuffing to be done or the turkey to be cooked, or if you're outside and you're tired of hearing Uncle Orville's stories.
Well, you know, for the sake of what this episode is about, you know, maybe you want to listen to it while you're having that Thanksgiving meal so you can listen to what to do on your next Disney vacation.
Yeah, there you go. And we appreciate your thanks of having us in your life.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. We love you. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, y'all. This was thick enough, man. Enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go learn about Danny's experience at the Beak and Barrel. Welcome to the Hub, the big topic segment of our show. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, we are discussing Danny's recent experience over at the Beak and Barrel. And if you remember a couple weeks back, over close to Halloween weekend, maybe the weekend before, somewhere in there, Danny had traveled down to experience all the Halloween stuff from the Mickey's not so scary, but it's not very
Quasi scary.
I messed that up. We
Trying to freak you out, but not so much.
Too
We're,
bad.
we're in the in-between stages now. So the Very Merry Party and not so scary. It was not so scary. And Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. Yeah. So
a lot of qualifiers.
a lot of qualifiers. That's right.
Do you guys? I know this is a side quest, if you will, but do you have any Christmas purists in your house? And by that I mean like until Thanksgiving is like the dishes are
Over.
done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We are not doing Christmas. Do you have anybody like that in your house?
Oh yeah, my wife for sure.
Oh,
We used to, not as much anymore. Like I was telling them today, we just took down our stuff and they'll probably have it decorated by the time I get home.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Anna's definitely will not decorate at all won't even shop for Christmas until Thanksgiving's over. So which means by the time you get to Home Depot and Lowe's, all the good decorations already sold out.
God, dog.
Oh, yeah. No.
I was going to say, I'm going by my mom's for Thanksgiving, and she just believes in the happiness of Christmas all around. Like, I think for a while she had a wreath past Christmas, and she's got like a little tree and stuff. So, like, she just believes in the magic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice. What about your
I like
house?
that. As I imagine you could guess, Josh, there will be no Christmas until my turkey has fully made it down to my stomach.
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
no Christmas.
No
None.
Christmas.
no Christmas for you.
No Christmas.
who handled? You said your turkey, so you handle the turkey?
Oh no.
Oh.
He does the Thanksgiving dinner. I
That's-
don't do
Oh, well.
The
gotta give him
whole
all the props.
shebang?
Yeah.
all the props. My parents bring some stuff, but he does like everything. Yeah, he does the turkey and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the Brussels sprouts.
Oh, well, he
and-
needs a full stage,
Yeah.
of course.
Well, yeah.
You know, he's got
Yeah.
the full
This guy is like amazing.
Where does he keep his cape at?
I know.
In the turkey.
hey, not every hero wears capes. Not all
He
heroes
used
wear
to cook
capes.
until the pandemic, and then he got like really into it. And now, I used to cook every single night, and now when I have to cook because he's not like somewhere, he's away. I can't even remember what I used to make. I'm like,
Wow. Oh, that's
I
the
don't
worst,
Even know what
yeah.
I used to make anymore. Like, what do I make? I don't remember.
Grilled
Yeah.
cheese.
Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, so shout out to Josh. But yeah, he's our never Christmas guy. He does not do any of the Christmas shopping. None. I do it all. So that I start ahead of time because
Okay.
I'm not a crazy person. You have to get that stuff.
Yeah.
You can't do that in 3 weeks. But
Oh, absolutely.
but I just don't talk to him about it until after the turkey's done. I just pretend like I just did it that minute.
Well, if you
Like-
work that hard on a dinner,
That's a
I would
serious-
understand people being like,
Yeah.
we're already looking past your stupid little dinner into Christmas territory. No,
Yeah.
I don't like people who celebrate Christmas too early. There's a guy who literally is decorating for Christmas in the middle of Halloween. If you go trick or treating on our block, his house is already decked out in Christmas.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It
That's
is really,
crazy.
It is really crazy because like Thanksgiving is like that holiday that's kind of looked over, but it gets as much prop as far as having time off as any other holiday. But since Black Friday showed up with all this commercialism and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, people just look right over like, all right, thanks for the turkey. I got to take a nap because I got to shop at midnight. Like,
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I hate
think
that.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't like.
Well,
that
now
either.
it's cyber and everything. Like,
Yeah.
there's no need.
Cyber Wednesday.
Well, it's
Monday.
already started. Like all those Black Friday deals are already going.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
seeing ads for like Black Fridays now.
But that is like
No,
Black
no,
Thursday. Like what's coming up next? Like Magenta Monday? Like
Sure.
what
Yeah.
else we
Yeah,
get?
we're getting there.
Well, real
Yeah.
quick, what does Disney do? Like right after Halloween, they take down Halloween decorations. What do they put up? They put up like fall Thanksgiving, or they put up like Christmas?
No, Christmas
Holidays.
right away, like overnight. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
But when Danny was
Yeah.
down there, they had all the Halloween stuff up still.
They
right?
did.
There was
They
no,
did. Yeah, that's what
no-
got us here. Sorry for the
Yeah.
detour.
No,
But
that's all right.
No, that
it
was
was a
good.
good.
That was a good detour.
It's
That's an important
Thanksgiving when
detour.
people hearing this, so that
Yes.
makes total sense.
Somebody's probably thinking that right now if they're listening to it.
Yes,
I'm not leaving on Magenta Monday now.
you're really going after that. You're going to make that.
Hell
a
yeah, I
thing.
need money. What
All
you
right.
talking about?
Trademark that. Hurry
That's
up.
it.
Eli needs money Monday.
Talk to your lawyers.
So I went to Disney for Not So Scary. Maybe about 4 to 5 days before Halloween. We were there like what, the 26th, 27th?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I want to say it was. And I was really looking forward to trying the Beak and Barrel. We had gotten reservations. I felt so lucky to get them because I really wanted to try this bar out. But I really did my best to try and temper expectations as much as possible because I knew that the space was limited. Your time there was going to be limited. The drinks there was going to be limited to 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's like August?
Yeah.
kinda?
yes. Yep.
Well, I didn't know. I knew Oga's had a time limit. They had a drink limit as well at one point.
Yeah, 2. It was the
Okay.
same.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough then. Okay. But the other thing was that really kind of concerned me is that you might be sitting around with people you don't know. And
No, kind of like the beer garden, like Oktoberfest.
well, no,
No?
not like the beer. Like I can handle it if you're sitting at a long table,
Oh,
but like you're sitting across from one another and there's another family next to you and whatnot, but you're still looking at one another. This is a little bit different. I'll get into that in a second.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm intrigued.
So, just to put it right out there, I am not a big Trader Sam's fan. Totally unpopular opinion here, but I think the drinks over there are sugary sweet and the shtick gets old after a while.
That's fair.
Yeah. For those who don't know, the staff over at Trader Sam's will do certain chants and there'll be visual effects or sound effects whenever you order a drink over at Trader Sam's and they deliver it to you. And it's cool at first. It's like, oh, wow, I got this and this is nice. But after the 15th time of hearing 2 shots of rum, I'm freaking good, dude.
No more shots of rum.
It is better in California, though. I do think that's worth saying.
That's
fair.
I was gonna say to each their own, but I'd much rather sit outside, and I'd really much prefer to sit outside at the Disneyland version of Trader Sam's, where the weather's a lot more temperate.
Yeah.
You got the
I
tiki
can see
torches, that nice patio. You got the great view of the Disneyland pool. So
it's not as intense in Disneyland for sure.
I agree. And plus they serve the Lapu Lapu over there, which good luck getting that when it's right freaking upstairs.
2 shots of hope.
Yeah. I don't know about the back scratcher. Rachel will have to do the research on that.
Fair.
Scratcher.
Fair enough.
Did you do that, Rachel? Did you go to Trader Sam's that last trip to Disneyland?
No, we didn't end up doing Trader Sam's, but I've been there a bunch of times before. I just wasn't there long enough.
Okay. Okay.
But my favorite there is not the back scratcher; it's the shipwreck.
Shipwrecked on the rocks. Yes.
On the rocks. You're
I've
right.
had that before as well. And off of your recommendation, very good drink. In fact, so good
Yeah, I like
I
that
was
one.
making it at home for both
Yeah.
Eli and Kevin for a while.
Oh,
there.
nice.
But anyway, all to say is that I was concerned about the Beak and Barrel and that they were going to do a similarly loud, gimmicky type of drink triggered effects, I suppose you call it,
Yeah.
that took away from just being able to relax, enjoy the atmosphere, take in the ambiance, and just enjoy your conversation with your friends. So we went to Mickey's Not So Scary Party. We got to the entrance about 15 minutes early, and the entrance area was just packed with people. I don't know if they
Yeah.
all had reservations or they were just hopeful that at some point in time, if they just sat there and looked desperate enough, that someone would give them a table. Just with the big bug eyes, like,
Please,
Help me. Buy a drink here.
Pick me.
But the entrance was packed, so figuring that there was going to be a decent amount of wait when we did check in, we decided to check in a little bit early.
Smart.
And the person was like, yeah, great that you're doing this, but it's still probably not going to be until closer to your actual time. We're like, fair enough. So we go ride Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not so scary. So we knew we were going to wait more than like 10 minutes, if that. And we didn't. Maybe 2 minutes. We were right on the ride. Went right through. And by the time we were...
It always goes quick.
Yeah, it does. I mean, unfortunately, I really wish they would have the Pirates, the live action Pirates like they had last time.
Like when it would play in the music
Oh,
and stuff
yes.
that crossed the way?
Yeah, when they were like interacting with you over at...
In the queue.
Yes. And
Yeah.
also on the ride, though, like they were like a real pirate on the bridge. You know, like, look out for so-and-so, and then he would
A
show up.
couple, yeah.
Yes, but they're not doing anything for Halloween anymore, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also kind of sucks like Haunted Mansion. Like they've stopped doing the ghost right out in front of the mansion entrance. Now you really kind of see it right before you walk into the mansion, which means you get much less time with that ghost. And that's a little bit of a bummer as well, but that's neither here to there.
Well, it helps with immersion to have the time.
Sure, no,
Yeah.
it does. But anyway, by the time we got off of Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm already getting the text that, our table's ready. I'm like, awesome, that's great.
Good timing, yeah.
Yeah, we head right over, we check in with the host, and we're told that you're getting a booth.
Oh, booth is good.
By yourself, right?
But they said we're just waiting for the other two parties to show up.
Oh, no. Okay, that's the Olga Cantina curse right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's completely not what you want to hear.
No.
I mean, it's one thing, again, like we talked about before, you're sitting at a long table. You can sit across from your family and you can concentrate on one another and have fun, and they can sit there and they can talk to their family, and then you can kind of take in what's going on. But a booth, how's that going to work? I'm not really quite sure how we're going to be situated in that booth.
Okay.
So we enter in, and one of the families hadn't shown up yet. There were these 3 women that did show up, and they're like, okay, we're going to get them in as soon as we're able to get them in. They haven't quite shown up yet. We enter in, the place looks just as you hope it would look like. I mean, the Imagineers couldn't have done a better job with the space. It actually appears larger, I would say, than what it actually is. I mean, I'll let Rachel chime in on that. But to me, like, I was expecting it to be almost like a closet. Like, to me, it made Olga's look like a closet.
Okay.
Nice tall ceilings, like very tall ceilings.
Mm-hmm. The theming and vibe, it's top notch. The bar looked like it's made from pieces of a pirate ship that's just kind of been put together. It works. It really, really works. It really adds to the essence of, like, you felt like you were, like, if you went to Tortuga from Pirates of the Caribbean movies, this is exactly where it felt like you would want to sit down and have a drink.
So like, you walk in, your first impression, you see it, like, what's your like whoa factor? You gave it from like
the bar, absolutely the bar first. But as Rachel said, the ceilings are like, it rises up like it seems like massive when you walk in almost.
Oh,
like,
cool.
And maybe
that.
It's forced perspective. I don't know what
be,
it was.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like I felt like we were going to be walking into this little bitty space, no bigger than this studio, and it felt expansive. It felt like there were little areas I could walk in and explore almost.
I like that.
Very cool, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it was all smoke and mirrors, but it did feel bigger than what I was expecting. It absolutely did. Anyway, so they lead us to the booth. And we're there along with this party of the 3 other women I talked about before. And they lead you to the booth, and man, it's a nightmare. This booth, it's a square table with cushioned seating around the table on one side and like a couple of stools on the other side.
No.
Oh, wow.
Wait, stools with a back or stools with no back?
No back. I had no back.
No back for you.
It's like that at Oga's too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't have that, especially you drinking.
And they're motioning for us to get into the booth. So me, Anna, and Lily, me and Anna sitting with our backs up against the cushioned seating. Lily was to our immediate left, which meant that however it worked out, there was going to be people to our right and people right in front of us. There was no way you are not going to be able to acknowledge the other people at your table.
They're staring right at you.
Right. You're going to have to socialize.
Yeah.
It's just, there's no question about it. And man, almost immediately, the 3 ladies we're supposed to be sitting with, they're looking at this situation and you can tell they're not happy.
Right.
Now, we're not happy either,
Yeah.
Right.
but we're not like making it known. They're making it known to the host. They're like, no. We're not going to do this.
Oh,
Apparently,
that's a bummer.
one of them had, they're saying at least that one of them had some kind of a physical disability of some sort.
So she could sit
Some
on
kind of
it.
ailment, maybe not a disability. I don't know, an ailment, something that prevented them from sitting in the booth. And now,
Okay.
aside,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like
I thought you were gonna say stool. Like,
no, like my impression, it was a little loud. It was hard to hear.
Yeah.
They're talking to the guy, so their voices are not projecting right at
Probably-
us.
Right.
They probably don't want you to hear it anyway. You know what I mean? Like they're probably trying to keep it.
The guy with the
yeah.
facial hair looks really sus.
Yeah, they cut the eyes at them, right?
Yeah.
They were like, we don't want them to hear. Like, okay, like,
Or
no
he's
one
so
can see that.
attractive, I don't think I can help myself if he sat at this booth.
I will
Well, that's fair. You're
throw
right.
myself across the table.
I would
to
go
have
for that guy.
I'm
but
a
his
married
wife.
woman.
Like, aside from being a little plus sized,
Oh, they
one
were
or
all
two.
three.
No. Maybe like one, maybe two of them. I can't really remember. But maybe a little plus. I could not. Like, it wasn't like any of them were using a wheelchair, a walker. It
There's no
wasn't.
obvious.
No, there was no one was walking with a limp. Nothing
Okay.
like that. And even the host was seeming a little flummoxed. Like, but I don't understand. Like, okay, you don't have to sit in the booth. You can sit here. You can sit in the booth. You can sit wherever. And they're just like, they're not having any of it.
No, they want the
And-
whole thing.
They even told him, like, we'll get y'all an extra stool, whatever. We can move y'all over here. It just was not satisfying. Wherever the case was, it was clear.
They weren't
This was
having it.
getting awkward. They didn't want to sit here. And we wanted no part of them either. And we're just kind of like,
Right. Yeah.
all right, if you can get him out of here, we'd be good. The guy's kind of looking at us like, what? I don't even know how to talk to these people. So finally, he goes, all right, look, let me go outside. Let me see what I can do with you guys. We'll try and go ahead and get you reseated. I can't guarantee anything or when we can get you in. But and they were willing to take that, and they walked out, and we were like, for a second, we were like, yay, booth to ourselves. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That
Just
would be
what we wanted.
great.
We got past the awkwardness, but now that we're past that, yeah.
Well, we should have known better.
I was kind of, oh,
I'm about to say, it's kind of like when they're loading up a coaster and they're like, hey, we got single rider.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
man.
So a minute later, like the host comes back with two other couples.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, there was an older married couple
Mhm.
and two women who were, I would say, in their mid to late 30s. That's just a guess. I can't say for certain if they were a couple or not. But
Okay.
gun to head, I'm going to say yes.
All right.
Just because, like, in conversation, like, I mean, we know that they live together at the very least, and they travel together often. And they certainly said things that made you suspect they were a couple. So gun to head, I'm going
Not trust your gut.
Couple.
Yeah, couple. Okay.
yeah. And then there was the older couple, and this guy was retired and ex-military. They were actually staying at Shades of Green.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So not really a group that you would expect to have a whole lot of shared life experiences in common or anything like that. Well, you know what? I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
I was going to say, did it make
Not
it
really a
work?
group
Like what?
that
There's
you
a
would,
hanging moment.
yeah,
there.
hanging moment there. I'm gonna let that hang for a little bit of a moment
okay.
there.
All right.
Our server comes by and we order our first round. All right. I got Rachel. What did you get when you went that first time? I knew you told us, but what was the drink that you got?
I don't remember off the top of my head. It was like spicy and bourbon.
Was that the Barrels of Blaze?
Yes, the barrels of
Barrels
Blaze.
of Blaze. Okay, that's what Anna got. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Fair enough.
It had like a little candy ginger on the side.
Okay.
Oh,
That-
fun.
I don't remember the candy ginger, but that sounds about right. I got the Lit Fuse, which was
Okay.
mezcal,
Ooh.
Oh, that's what Josh got.
banana liqueur. Yeah, I thought I remember y'all mentioning
Oh,
that.
that sounds good.
Coconut water, lime juice, and
Mm.
smoked chili bitters. Anna
Ooh.
got the Barrels of Blaze, which I think is what Rachel was talking about,
Yes.
which was Jack Daniel's bonded bourbon, honey, lemon, and chili, which gave it a spice.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I got to tell you, the Lit Fused, love at first taste. I mean, I love that drink.
Sounds good.
It had a really nice smoky flavor that was perfectly balanced out with the sweetness of the banana liqueur and the coconut, I guess, but without being overly sweet. If it wasn't limited to only 2 drinks, I would have easily ordered a second one. The only reason I ordered another drink off of that was because I wanted to sample a couple different things. But that drink, instant favorite. I would totally get that thing again. I would have no problem ordering that multiple times over. That drink was amazing. I tasted Anna's, the Barrel Ablaze. That was pretty good too, but the spiciness from the chili.
It was around the rim kind of thing.
No, I don't think it was around the rim. I think ours actually had something around the rim, but it didn't. Like again, it was more. Maybe I'm mixing it up. It's been a couple of weeks, a few weeks actually. But
quick question.
Sure.
How was the presentation once the drinks like showed up? Was any sort of stylistic?
2 shots of whiskey, whatever.
I didn't know if it was something like here it is in the glass, and then they stir it or something.
I remember one of them came like in a metal kind of cup, like. There were some drinks that had more presentation than others. I will say that, and I'll get to that because I was also surveying the drinks around the table as well. So I'm a little bit worried that I'm mixing memory up of what some of the other people have as well.
Sure, yeah.
But we also ordered the Island Provisions.
Oh, the little sneaky snacks?
Yeah, just basically chips and dips.
Okay.
Some was good, others not so much, but overall... Not bad.
Better than
special. Oga's? Yeah, no, I would definitely say better than Oga's.
Okay.
But I don't know that.
You don't go there for that.
You don't go there for the food, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree.
The other older couple, they ordered the Cook's corn girdle cakes.
Oh, okay.
I asked them how it was because, we offered them our stuff. And they were like, no. But when we said, how's yours? It wasn't like they said, do you want to try it? No, they did not offer. Although chips is a little bit more for sharing than for the table.
Yeah, right.
Say the corn girdle cake. But they said it was good. But they said it in a way that didn't make it sound like they were overly impressed. So I don't take from it what you will. So getting back to the table. As I said before, you're in a seated situation where you can't help but be forced into a conversation with the people in and around you. And if we would have been stuck with those 3 women before, I'm pretty sure we would have had a terrible time.
Fair enough.
And the group we were with, like I said, you probably wouldn't expect us to have a whole lot of life experiences in common, except for one thing.
You all couples that love Disney?
Disney. That's exactly right. So we just started talking about Disney. How many times you've been, your favorite restaurants, our favorite. Next thing you know, we're having the best time of our lives. We are having so much fun. Everyone's just like, oh, have you tried so-and-so? Oh, you should try so-and-so. What's your favorite dish there? Blah, 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 blah. We just absolutely had a wonderful time. And it goes to show, just like no matter what differences you might have in your lives, whether it be religion or politics or whatever it was, lifestyle choices. I don't know if you're good, if you concentrate on what you find what you have in common with a group of people, you can have a great time with just about anybody. And we had a great time. So much so, like all the kitschy, gimmicky effects and everything like that I was worried about, kind of like that happened at Trader Sam's. Like in the 45 minutes that we were there, I want to say maybe 2 things happened. One, mermaids started singing.
Yep, the sirens.
Yes.
Wait, like live mermaids? Or are you talking about something off a wall or something?
It's just an audio.
Yeah.
Okay. Of the intercom.
And I didn't know what was up with that.
There's a parrot on the bar, and I think Rachel talked about this. And anyone who
the Barker bird, the Barker dude.
We could barely hear him. We're in the next room over, so we're not in that room, but we're in the.
We
next
were
room.
right behind the bar, like
there
not behind it, like right in front of it.
Parrot
so we could
adjacent.
See great.
Yes.
Parrot adjacent.
Yes,
exactly. And so we could barely make it over, but all of a sudden, all the cast members were like, cover your ears, everything like that, and we're all like. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Nacuzzi's is awesome. And we were having so much fun, we didn't even give a damn about it. There was another one that they did where it was like a battle between 2 ships in a bottle. And then one of the ships and then like all these people just ran towards like it was right next to us, but because we're sitting with our backs to the we're in that booth, we could not see the actual ship out. Like people were running up with their cell phones,
right?
And they were videoing this and everything like that. But we didn't get to see it. We were just having so much fun talking to one another. and having a good time. That one of the ships I think sank in the gun battle back and forth. Yes,
Full on battle.
Ship's thinking we had a good time. We don't know who died on it, but we were good.
it's like the Titanic.
What happened?
May Davy Jones give you a speedy.
I don't know what happened.
Never let go, Davy.
Yeah, Davy Jones, David Crack. We don't know. We was enjoying the people.
That's right.
Cool, though.
Yeah.
But both of the things that they did, they were both quick. And I certainly appreciate that they did this to kind of make it a bit of an experience. Maybe even if it's just for like the kids. Because that could be one knock in this place. There really isn't much for kids there. Really not much for kids to engage in. But,
it's a bar.
99.9% of kids, I think, are good. Like they have their earbuds, they have their cell phone, they're fine. They're checking out no matter what.
They get roller coasters later, they win in the end in the amusement park. Yeah.
But I appreciate the fact that they're trying to do something there and making an experience. But the bottom line is that if you don't really have a good seat near what's happening, you're not going to catch what it is unless you actually get up out of your seat, which was not an option because we were in a booth. But unless you get out of your seat and really kind of migrate towards what's happening, you're not going to see or hear
what's going on.
What's going on exactly?
Okay.
So then it came time to order our second drink. The waitress comes around again, and Anna and I both got the Plunderer's Punch.
Nice name.
I like that.
Very nice name.
That's a strong one. Strong one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
sweet.
a
Strong one.
All right.
And normally I would not have ordered it because it's spiced from blackberry, lime, and vanilla.
Oh.
And that doesn't really
It
necessarily
doesn't sound great.
Sour, sweet, overly sour, really sweet.
it doesn't necessarily sound like a delicious combination to say
it
the
does
least.
not.
But one, it's their signature cocktail.
Fair.
And two, there's a certain listener out there that I know has a penchant for collectible mugs that I was pretty sure
Oh, fun.
that I ain't saying his name because
Good, yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while and I don't know if I'll
Nope.
be able to see him to give this to
We
him.
understand, but wow, your kindness knows no bounds.
Well, not just,
Yeah.
no, it was Anna too because Anna was the other one who got it. So that way we could make sure we had an extra one.
Oh,
Nice.
boy.
There it is right over there. I mean, that's the one that
What
is
are we
out of the
looking
box.
at?
Where's your
look over there
camera?
by Pirates.
Oh, yeah. What am I looking at?
There it is. So that awaits
Very nice. Very nice.
a certain special listener. If they know who they are, they need to
deserve
contact
it.
the show.
I feel like I know who they are.
Yeah, they deserve it. They totally deserve it. Yeah.
That's a nice mug.
That is a very
It
nice
is very
mug.
nice.
I
mug.
felt that. I was like, oh, this feels like a real mug.
Was it hefty kind of looking?
It's got some girth.
Yeah, I'm
got
like
some
that.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, it was uniquely tasty.
Really?
Like,
Really?
yeah. Normally, I don't go for vanilla in a drink, but not only does it work, it packs a pretty good punch.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were next to a guy who ordered too, and man, he was having a good night.
Good for him.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lenore, one of our Patreon supporters, she said they had some,
Oh, good.
and they were nice and lit.
All right, sold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had knocked back a couple of old fashions at Narcoozies before we got there, but I mean that was like what 4 hours before Mickey's Not So Scary began.
Pre-gamed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
It was good. Yeah, I gotta admit, I
appreciate
felt
that.
a little bit, and I was in the spirit, and I really, really, really wish we could have got a third one because yeah, it does. I think Lenore's right. I think that drink does pack a bit of a punch.
Oh wow.
Ahoy.
Yeah. But I mean, it was all over way too soon, man. Like, so 45 minutes, you don't realize how much time flies.
flew
So they
by.
come. So some guy just shows up. Like, it's your time. It's like the Boondocks episode. Like the itis. Like, get out of bed.
Yep.
Get out of there.
You ain't
Like,
got to go
live-
home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's not what a bar's supposed to be about. But I get it. Okay.
So we leave and we're heading towards Fantasyland. This ride, 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. It's Mickey's Not So Scary. That's Lee's favorite ride. We got to ride Not So Scary. And as we're leaving, who do I see standing outside the entrance of Pirates of the Caribbean but Captain Jack Sparrow himself?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say it was the thick chick. All right,
No.
right on.
Thick chick. They were all dressed alike. They had the ears and everything like that. They were clearly fans. Who knows? Maybe they just wanted a closer seat to the show. I don't know.
But they missed
But-
out talking to y'all. That's it. Y'all good people.
Anyway, we see Captain Jack and I look and there's switchbacks and there's no one in line and the cast member's just standing there and Captain Jack's just standing there. So I'm like, Lily, look, it's Captain Jack. You want to go get a picture? And she's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, dude, what? Like, come on, it's Captain Jack. We're having a great day. It's not so scary. Let's go. Come on, we're good to get pictures. So I grab her by the hand and we walk right past the cast member. We go right through the switchbacks and walk right up to Captain Jack. And yeah, it wasn't Captain Jack. It was just some guy in the some guy in the suit.
So it wasn't the meet and greet.
And not even a very good costume at that. Like, it was just some goof in a Spirit Halloween. Jack Sparrow.
Spirit of
You
Al.
know what? That says the true endorsement is not about your judgment of the guy in character. It's about the drink you had right before.
That's exactly where I was going.
Punch.
I'm like, that plunderous punch, man. Jeez. But
you got me. Yeah.
he even had his girlfriend with him, and she's dressed as the redhead.
Well, you got to take a picture with that.
But at this point, I'm committed. I'm not about to admit
right.
that I'm too drunk to taste that chicken.
That's what I'm talking about, Ricky.
You know, I can't recognize an authentic Disney Jack Sparrow from some goof in a Halloween costume.
Yeah, he tried.
No, I'm like, hey, Captain Jack, can I get a picture? And
That's
he's like,
right.
dude, you know, I'm not the real Captain Jack. And I'm like, of course not. That's Johnny Depp. But, dude, you look awesome. He didn't. But he took a picture with us.
Oh, right, what to say.
I got a picture.
When you say you did, I was like, what? That's cold.
And
Okay.
he even did the pose. He even did the Jack.
Oh, he did the
So he did it. He sold it.
Well, you made his day, bro.
It's me pointing at Jack Sparrow like, yeah, that's the man. And it's him doing the pose. And it's Lily looking like, Daddy drinks. Daddy might have a problem.
Daddy likes vacation too much.
That's funny.
I think my dad's last name is Griswold.
That's hilarious.
I'll show you the picture.
I want to see the
that.
picture.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's funny. I was listening to a podcast the other day. This dude said he went to the party dressed as Captain Jack, and some drunk dude came up and took a picture with him.
There you go. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Do I get a date with Trisha Takanawa? What was her name?
Watch out now.
Trisha Takanawa.
Flipping coins on that. But no, you know what? But like, I guess, what would you call them? Like, I would say cosplayers, but I know they have a different name. Like people who want to dress up, like go
Well, it's
to
not
the
Disney
park.
bounding because he's in the full outfit.
Yeah. Not so scary. You can dress in the full
Yeah, you
outfit.
can. So you basically cosplay. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
really messed me up was I'm serious. He was standing
in the spot.
in the spot where the switchbacks were, and there was literally a cast member standing out.
Oh, okay.
Not stop. Yeah. So cast
That
member
was
added
really
validity.
what
Yeah.
messed me up.
And the cast member didn't say, "Oh, that ain't the real dude. I ain't watching him." They just let you do
They
it.
just let me walk right
Yes,
in, walk
indeed.
right up to him, and
That's funny.
even my own family did not. Hey, that's not the real guy. Like, because I said to them afterwards, "Did y'all know?" And they're like, "Of course we knew." Like, well.
Somebody tell me something. I need communication of it. But you know what? You probably made that man's day because, like, I know a lot of people that do that cosplay.
Yeah.
Like, when
Oh,
people
sure,
show up
yeah.
and say, "Hey, I want to take a picture with you," then that.
When y'all look at the picture, you're gonna be like, "That's Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond."
Oh my God, Raymond.
Sparrow.
The next morning when you saw the picture,
Everybody
I was listening to
loves
another
Jack.
podcast with
It
a
was
cast
like
member.
5
Yeah.
minutes later when I saw the picture. Like, as soon as I got up close, I was like, "Ooh!" Like, I knew mistakes were made.
But you were pot committed at that point.
Hell,
I was. That's right. I
As they
was not
say, pot
going to admit
committed.
I like
that I made
it.
a mistake. That
You
was
got
not
my
happening.
respect. Hell, Ricky, you was plotted when you said that.
So, in summary,
Don't drink too much.
the Beak and Barrel. You can't drink too much. But
You can't.
You can drink just enough to have to make some stranger's day. I guess.
You got a power drink. You got 45 minutes. You got a power drink.
Damn straight.
I'm kind of with you on that, though.
No, look, hey, I'm owning it. Like,
Yeah,
I had a great time.
Dude, that's awesome.
And
I love
the
that.
couple that we shared a table with, I mean, they couldn't have been any nicer.
Did you get a picture with them, the whole group?
No, we should have.
Oh.
We
You
should
should
have.
have, yeah.
Because, I mean, like, you were just in the moment. We were just
Yeah.
having so much fun.
I love that.
Like I said, like, we weren't even paying attention to all the things that were going on around us. But in summary, is the Beak and Barrel ideal? No. We were lucky that we ended up at a table with good people. Again, I have a feeling that if we were stuck at the table with the other three women, the experience would have sucked. And we would have actually had a miserable
Yeah.
time. And I'd be sitting here telling y'all a whole different story. As I said before, the show that they put on, not really noticeable unless you luck into a good seat. We could barely hear anything the parrot said. Didn't even catch. I don't even know the parrot's name or anything like that.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy the parrot.
I don't think that's right.
I was
Probably not.
like Jimmy the parrot sounds good to me.
I'm calling him Jimmy.
What, Petey?
I would call him Jimmy.
Can we get? I don't know.
Petey the parrot.
It's Peg Leg Pete.
Peg leg.
of
I like
course,
that.
yeah.
I like
Peg
that.
Leg Pete. Yeah.
That's
fair.
even better. Pig
That's
like
right.
Pete the
Peg
parrot.
Leg Pete. Yeah.
Now it's saying, okay, wait, no, let me try that again.
Now it
Okay.
says Jimmy.
You don't need to believe the first thing you see on the internet. Okay.
Shaquan.
All right. All right, here we go.
It was before he converted to Islam.
Oh, it was Max. That was a sub that night.
Oh my God.
The Union sent ma'am.
Yes.
The parrot, his name is Rummy.
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 Well, that's way more appropriate.
That's cute. That's
Then
adorable.
Way more
Jimmy.
appropriate.
Yeah, but actually, you were kind of close, Kevin. You
I was
were
close.
off by
Jimmy,
2
Rummy.
letters.
That's what happens with two plunderers punches.
I like Jimmy better. That's a little more kid friendly than Rummy.
Don't
you
put
know?
me near
Yeah.
2 plunderous punches.
I want if we go
no, we're doing that.
no, wherever we go, I'm getting two plunderers.
Okay,
punches.
I want a shot.
That's
doing it.
$80. Just
That what?
FYI.
What?
Each one of
Yeah,
those
they're-
are at least $40.
Oh, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
they're more.
Was it?
they're more than.
46.
46. My bad. I'm rounding down.
Well, look, if that's the case and I'm having 2 of those, I ain't drinking no more for the rest of the day. That better have the punch.
That's probably the rest of
That's
the
like a
trip.
week for me.
That's the rest of the trip.
No, that's tough. But
Yeah.
if that's enough, when this man was like, I don't know who that stranger is, but I'm taking a picture with him, that's an endorsement of me. I mean, I
Yeah,
gotta give that
that's
a
true.
shot.
But yes,
the bar scene though, I think that's kind of unfair that they got to give you a limit to how long you're going to be there, and then like try to make the situation as almost uncomfortable as possible.
What do you mean uncomfortable?
Well, I mean, like it's a time limit. You have. One thing was like a VIP seating, but like you said, like they were like, "Hey, look, we could get you a booth. Here you go." But let's say you
There were
got
people who
the
had to
stool.
stand though.
Ooh, that was
Yeah, like
Yeah,
so,
no, there are some standing room. You're not guaranteed a seat.
wow.
No.
Yeah, that's
So-
not happening.
Wow.
we were happy to sit, but yeah,
Wow.
no, it is. Look, again, not ideal. Food, drinks, very expensive.
Yeah.
The seating situation not ideal. The drink and the time limit makes it where you really can't experience everything that it has to offer unless you book it multiple times on the exact same vacation. But it's absolutely charming, and I really do look forward to going back, even with the Russian roulette type seating thing that they got going on.
Really? Huh?
Yes, as far as theme bars go, I think this is really top notch.
Okay.
I mean, it makes Ogo's look like a dive bar. I mean, it really does. It really was a lot of fun. And
Trainers is like a dive bar almost in a sense.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I think it's supposed to be. Yeah.
oh, there it is. So there's my Jack.
I'm sorry. I just saw
Pretty
that.
good. He's pretty good.
Dan, you know what? That's a happy guy. That's a guy who's like, I want to go on
He was
vacation.
God
and-
bless that man.
Lily's face.
Look at Lily's.
And the distance. Notice the distance between
Yes.
you two and her.
Don't look. I had a teenage daughter once myself. Like, no, that's how she should do it on road. But look, you know what? That's good. You enjoyed that vacation, and you're supposed to relish in the vacation. You made this dude's day. He don't look not
I
like no
hope
Jack
so.
Sparrow though. He looked like he should.
No,
be
he did not.
He looked like he should be in a Harry Potter movie or something. Like, what about
That's
Jack
funny.
Sparrow? But yeah,
Yeah, no, but he was a good sport. Thank him wherever he is. I doubt he's listening, but
yeah, fun
wherever
though.
he is, thank him for indulging somebody who really did not think they had that much to drink.
Yeah, but that dude, yeah. But he saw you with your daughter, and he's probably like, hey, you know what? I'm making, a family's day. Just like, hey, I think I'm making this guy's day. And that's really,
He
that's
did.
that
He
true
made some magic. Yeah.
That's
it's
it.
like old school
He
magic.
even put in.
That's what I like, that
Yeah,
old school
yeah, yeah.
magic.
You
old
saw
school
where he
magic.
even
Yeah.
put in the pose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
like that's really cool.
That's that stuff like
Yeah,
we
he
would
did.
always talk about, right?
Mhm.
Like, I had a old school paper fast pass.
Yes.
Here you go enjoy it. Like, we don't have that now, but those are those moments that, boom, made your vacation just that much more slightly different.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I had a great time. I highly recommend, especially if you go with a larger group, because that allows you to control the table a little bit more. But I mean, look, if you're sitting around with people you don't know, man, just talk Disney with them. It's so much fun.
That's why you're all there. Yeah,
That's why, yeah.
Because you all have a Disney fandom.
Because no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, it was actually really reassuring of Disney fandom. Like it really was. And that the time flew by. It was 45 minutes and it felt like 10.
You
I love
carried a
that.
good bit of that conversation.
I love that.
Didn't you?
No. I
You launched it a little bit.
I was like, I would say no one carried it more than I did, but it was equal. Me and the guy and the girls, like nonstop.
All Disney fans.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, that's one of those things that we do. That's why I was asking about that. It's like when we've met people like in the airport and they're going to Disney, like, oh yeah, you just strike up that conversation because a person normally is like, well, I'm just going on this vacation. I don't know what's going to happen. But when you share that fact of, yeah, we just sacrificed somebody to be out here too. You guys all have a shared experience of this vacation together. And yeah, that says a lot about people to get past everything else and be like, hey, we in this booth together. Let's just make sure we got a good time.
Just the fact that you can go ahead and say first, not so scary. Third, not so scary. Dude, that's awesome. I've been 4 times. Like just so you can get into the weeds and that kind of a conversation.
Yeah.
It's
See
just
where
so
they're
much
coming
fun.
from. Yeah.
Yeah.
People like that. They like to get that energy out.
Exactly. Like who's your favorite character? All that stuff. You don't realize just how much, like, I think we talked about it before with the guy who started Mouse Mingle, like the Disney singles.
Oh yeah.
You bring it back
Dave
to Dave
Tavers.
again,
Yeah.
huh? I
Dave
hear you.
Tavers.
It's like, wow. I mean, there's so much to go with.
Mhm.
Favorite restaurant, favorite resort, favorite park, favorite character. So much to talk about in relation to Disney that I just, it reaffirmed my love for Disney and how Disney brings people together.
It's wild. Isn't
Yeah.
it? It's
That's
wild.
awesome.
Well, I love that the term, the name Plunder's Punch now is getting a more legendary meaning.
Yeah.
Between all the people I've talked to that experienced Plunder's Punch, it packs a
Dude,
punch.
good too. Like again, like the flavor combination, you would not think of anything particularly tasty. And there was definitely a hint of vanilla. The first time I tasted it, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to like this. Third sip, I'm like, oh, it does balance out a little bit.
Let me ask you something really
Floated
crazy.
it, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Better than a fuzzy tauntaun?
Ooh, I do like a fuzzy tauntaun.
That's like a different animal, though. Isn't
It
it?
I mean,
is.
I haven't had it, but I
mean,
like
not
this,
to be funny, but it is a
No.
different.
But I like
animal.
this hype on this drink because
Yeah.
he's making me think of that thing where it's like,
How we hyped the
we
drink.
need to
yeah.
try it.
Yeah.
You know,
Stronger than a fuzzy tauntaun. I'll say that.
Ooh,
Unless
okay.
your definition of strong is how number my lips. But,
a smoochy.
definitely stronger in alcohol content than a fuzzy
Okay.
tauntaun.
I prefer that.
Fuzzy tauntaun is just so unique and just delicious from the get go.
Right.
This is not so much. It's more of a.
It's a
like,
bite.
oh, okay, this is growing on me kind of thing, as opposed to fuzzy tauntaun, where it feels like the moment you sip it, like, oh, that's just. And fuzzy tauntaun's a lot sweeter, I think, too.
Okay.
So-
It is
Okay.
a sweet drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would prefer the Plunder's Punch. then.
Yeah, it sounds
I like
like-
overly sugary.
No, I'm sold on
Yeah.
that.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'll save up money for two.
Let's do this, man. Come on.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Doing it.
Gonna
I
have
think
to
you
do it.
can get it without the souvenir cup for less.
You know what? I was kind of tempted to ask that, but at that point in time, we'd already exhausted our 2-drink limit. And that's really the biggest disappointment because there were other drinks on the menu that I really wanted to try as well. But I was limited to 2, and both of them were top notch. Now, the rest could be terrible for all I know. But
Yeah.
the 2 drinks that I tried were top notch. Neither was sugary sweet.
Love
Neither
that.
was like it. And in terms of a drink menu from Trader Sam's, it doesn't even come close.
Love it.
It's I mean, I get it though. Since it's in the Magic Kingdom, I get the need to kind of put clamp on it. I mean, although it'd be a sacrifice of good.
Well, it
bad
doesn't sound like they
behavior
put a clamp
stories.
on this sucker.
Well, I mean, yeah, 2-drink maximum.
Oh,
Like,
no, well, that kind of clamp, yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And that kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't do-
I also get though if they can, because it sounds so good that if they can say, hey, we can teach other people to make this drink, so that way, like, let's say you want to have the drink, but the Magic Kingdom is closed, you can go somewhere.
Like the Geyser
else.
Point or
Exactly.
like Tambu Lounge. Or
I don't
something.
know if it would be the same if you could just get it anywhere. I think the uniqueness and the
Okay.
It loses flair, I bet.
yeah, like I think it's like anything. If you can get it anywhere, suddenly it's like Rosa Regali. When you taste it in Italy, it's like, oh my god, that's awesome. When you realize you can get it at a local grocery store, not so much.
It's like Syndrome if everybody's super, no one is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, that's awesome.
I like
I love
it.
that. Hey, thanks.
Well, thank y'all for listening.
yeah,
No.
thanks for sharing that little tidbit of your experience of Beak and Barrel. Now I'm sold. I want to go.
He does
I'm
do
hearing
that,
Rachel's
right?
And then, well, no, I mean, it's just, it has good experience. So,
Yeah.
and he would tell us the
Yeah.
other way if he didn't. And But it doesn't sound like we have anything to worry about.
No, because if he said that the drink was terrible, not to say that he did, but I'd be like, I would cringe a little bit.
Still,
That's
my
right.
favorite was the lit fuse. It's still my favorite, though.
The
I
lit
cannot
fuse,
wait
okay.
to try that again.
But it's worth the wait to try these, to have this experience, to try
Oh
the
God,
drink.
yeah. I mean, like,
That's what's
well,
up.
I mean, what do you mean wait? Like in the wait to get in?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't that much of a. Like I said, we stepped on parts. We didn't even know
What was happening?
what was going on.
Sure.
I mean, I got this shirt right here, like Beak and Barrel shirt.
Nice.
You know, yeah, I like that. That's what I say. I like your shirt. That's also an endorsement to me. If you buy the shirt while you at the bar, like any bar, typically, that's like, yeah.
Well, I like that they
You
have
like
merch.
that.
I appreciate that they have merch.
Yeah.
Look, we're curious to know what you think. If you've had an experience at Beak and Barrel, I know Lenore, you're listening. I know you did, so we'd love to hear your experience there.
Oh, absolutely.
Sounds like you had a great time. She was texting back and forth with us while they were there. It sounded like trippy.
Oh,
So I'm curious.
Trippy's always good.
But
Perhaps
yeah,
she had the punch.
I know they had the punch.
All right.
That's
Let's do it.
definite fact. So yeah, if anybody's had an experience, we'd love to hear from you, man. Get in touch with us, and we're about to tell you how to do that in just a little bit. Well, y'all, we hope you enjoyed hearing Danny's experience over at the Beak and Barrel, that new bar over by Pirates of the Caribbean. Look, if you want to learn more about us, make sure you follow us on any social media platform. Also, if you want to get in touch with us to share your opinions, you can do so through the following way. Of course, you can go to the social media platforms and comment on any of our posts, but you can also email us at show@magicourway.com or call us, send us a text message. It did say text us at when it went 5 Mohican. It was when it was 5
Mohican.
669-4226.
Did you say I just said Texas?
You know, every time I do that line, depending on how much I've drank.
Drinking.
It's either says Tex us or Texas.
Yeah.
Look behind you, there's Captain Jack.
That's where the Blaze is from. New York, Texas.
We want a redhead.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a couple people do things outside of said podcast. First of all, we got Eli does things with comics. What you got, sir?
As always, yes, sir. You go ahead and you go on the internet. Please feel free to visit the Iron Comics website. Check that out. You can see all the work that I've drawn over the years and made. There's blogs and interviews, and of course, there's a link to the Magic Our Way podcast. You never miss a beat. You never miss an episode. You never miss what is the next drink to try when you go to Disney.
Boom.
About to do that. So yes, as I always appreciate the support for the Ivory Comics website. On social media, Facebook, you can find me there, Eli H. Ivory. And as long as you're a real person, it's a pleasure to meet you. But if you're a bot, do not need to greet you. I do not need to hear about when the end of the world is coming because my credit score is still working to get up. So I don't believe you, bot. So y'all know how that works. Also on Facebook, there is a Project Geisha fan page. So appreciate some love on that. Instagram. EIV504 is where you can find me there, see what you guys and girls have, posting up your hearts and see what you like. Also on X, you can find me at Hancock10166. So yes, if you appreciate the madness, they just bringing me the gladness. Thank you very
And
much.
if you want to book a vacation down to Walt Disney World so that you too can take a picture with faux Captain Jack,
Full Captain Jack.
No
I can't
promises
promise
he'll be
to be
there.
there.
Yeah, no.
there's no problem.
Faux Jack.
His
Rachel
schedule
will
is
find somebody that'll
yes.
show up in costume.
She'll definitely, and she'll know
Yeah.
exactly where to find him. And you take that picture.
Lots of guys with eye mascara.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
So Rachel, how do they
Oh,
do
man.
this?
Yes, I would love to help your group book a trip. I booked Disney World, but I also could get you to Disneyland, Universal on both coasts, and cruise lines, Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, all of those guys, major hotel brands around the world. So if you're going somewhere, I can help you get there. The best part is it is at absolutely no extra cost to you. So booking with me is the exact same amount of money out of your pocket as if you booked yourself. But the benefit is you get as much or as little of my help as you want. And a part of your vacation cost comes back to support this podcast and this fan community at no extra cost to you. The best way to reach me is by email. My email is Rachel, RACHEL @magicourway.com. You can also find me on social media at Our Family Magic. That's the letter R in the words Family Magic.
R.
Smooshed together. Yeah, Our Family Magic. I also have a phone number. It's easy to text me, call me, or leave a voicemail. My number is 978-432-WISH, WISH. So please reach out. I would be honored to help. And yeah, it comes back. It supports this podcast at no extra cost. It's easy to do. And you get my help, and I would love to help you get a Beak and Barrel reservation or whatever it is that you're looking for on your trip to make it a little bit special. So yeah, reach out.
You know, Rachel, remember when I told you before my wife's boss booked and went with the whole family over there?
Yeah, last week.
Yes, they came back, and as I suspected, they did not have a good time at Disney World. They said they liked Universal Studios, and I told my wife, I was like, that's because he did not book with Rachel.
That's right.
He did not book with a Disney Earmark travel agent.
Nope.
He did not book with anybody who could have given him advice as to how to avoid a lot of the rigmarole and the BS that you have to deal with and get right into the fun. And that is invaluable.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I'm sad that he didn't like Disney as much, though. That stinks.
I cannot wait to talk to him.
I would be interested. I was going to say, I'd be interested to hear what he liked better about Universal.
I'll see him in January.
They went to Epic.
Yes.
Epic is epic. It is pretty awesome. So I can kind of understand. It's hard to compete with. I'm
going to talk to him in January, and I'm going to set him straight.
He listens to you very well. That's it's very.
I don't think we've done it, but I feel like we need to do like a Orlando theme parks like head to head. I don't know. Epic might be the best theme park in Orlando.
It might well be.
We kind of touched on that, or did
I don't know.
That's high praise, and
we never really isolated that topic, but that sounds plausible.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Be up there. Anyway, something for a different day. But
wait a minute.
Epic
you said Animal Kingdom was the best theme park no matter what, right?
I don't know.
What you
Best
said?
Disney one. Best Disney one.
Okay. She's like, what? Find the
basically-
episode.
So then it's Animal Kingdom versus Epic then is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that would. Yeah. Well, that would be a pretty easy Epic.
That's like Rocky Balboa versus Spider Rico.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Spider Rico was serving restaurant. Yes.
Well, look, on a more positive note, shout out to you, Rachel, for helping my coworker with his trip. I'm talking about my coworker Duck.
Duck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Duck Hunt. Yeah.
Howard?
No.
Yeah, Duck Fog.
Well, he's Vietnamese, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that close?
No, it's not close at all.
No, you don't.
But yeah. So shout out to you. He told me you did a great job. You're helping navigate everything. He's got a lot to deal with his family and stuff, and you've been great.
Awesome.
I haven't had a chance to talk to him earlier this week.
Look at that.
It's like, yeah, your friend Rachel really helped out. Yeah, it was great. It's nice. Looking forward to it.
Send that clip to Bob. Let Bob listen to that. Yeah.
So he's going to reap the benefits of your help versus Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Bob.
Duck deserved.
Disappointed in Bob.
Yes. We are all disappointed.
We are very disappointed.
Right, collectively.
You can tell him I said that. I know he won't care, but you just tell him that anyway.
Well, he's got a lot of millions of dollars to wipe his tears away with.
It is tough to be Bob sometimes, but he still cares about where his money is spent and how it's spent. So he's going to think about it.
We always ask ourselves, what about Bob?
Yeah.
What would Bob do?
What would Bob do?
What would Bob do?
So look, y'all, what Bob would do if he could do is go to patreon.com/Magic Our Way and elevate his support of the Magic Our Way podcast. And maybe next time you won't get such a bad experience.
That's what Bob should do.
That's what Bob should do. And another option that Bob should do is it only costs a minute or so of his time, but it doesn't really matter because he has the money to do it. Is to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and or wherever you access our show, whether it is YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, etc. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. We also want to thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are welcome on the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today. So we say Kwaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
Magic out.
All right. Nachos are on plates.
And you are. Bye.
Bob.